Hi, my name is Dr. Helen Orombi. I am a former psychotherapist turned women's empowerment and transformational coach. I'm on a mission to empower conscious, impact-driven women to reclaim their voice, confidence, and power so that they can create the extraordinary life, legacy, and wealth. Because true wealth isn't just about money. It's about having the confidence to be seen, the power to choose your path, and the freedom to build the life and impact you were born for. And so I am so honored to be part of this multiple stream of income 30K in 30-day challenge. And a heartfelt thank you to the incredible Terry Brown for inviting me to bring a mind-body money connection into this space. Terry, your bold vision and generous spirit, creating this room for legacy, freedom, and generational wealth, that means everything to me. And to all of you who are here, your presence, your energy, your commitment to doing money differently, it matters. So, you've been told to hustle. You've been told to budget. You've been told to chase strategy after strategy. But what if I told you that your money reality isn't just shaped by what you do? It is shaped by what your nervous system believes is safe to receive. This is the mind body money connection. And it is what makes the difference between short-term hustling and creating lasting wealth. Because here's the truth. You were meant for more freedom, more joy, more abundance, more money. So, what if I told you that you're carrying hidden programming that's quietly setting the level of your income, your savings, your debt, and even how much you're allowed to receive? See, this programming, it lives in your body, wired into your nervous system from your family of origin, your early experiences, and unresolved emotions or trauma. And I call this your money set point. See, you can have all the ambition, all the talent, and all the strategy in the world, but if your nervous system is wired for scarcity, fear, or shame, you will unconsciously shrink, sabotage, or burn out trying to earn. And this is why some people, they can't save, they can't get out of debt, or never feel safe enough, no matter how much they earn. And the worst part of it, they think it's their fault, but it's not. You see, your current financial reality is not just about the choices you've made. It's based on the programming you downloaded from your family, community, and past experiences way before you even earned a cent. And it's not your fault. But now it's your choice. So I'm going to invite you to participate in an experience that will demonstrate to you the mind body money connection. Okay? And it will show you how your money story actually lives in your body and how you can change it. All right? So let's begin. So I'm going to invite you to take a piece of paper if you have one available. And go ahead and write down how much is currently in your savings account. Of course, this is private, so nobody else is going to see it, and I'm not going to ask you to share it. So write down how much you have in your savings account. Now take a breath and look at the number for a moment. And then let's slow this down even further and ask yourself, what are the emotions that are coming up for you as you look at how much you have in your savings account? Jot that down somewhere. Where do you feel this emotion in your body? And then notice the stories your mind is telling you. What is your mind saying about how much money you have in your savings account? Jot that down. And then notice what memories, if any, are coming up when you think about your savings. Maybe a time you felt unsafe, unprepared, all alone. Jot that down. Now ask yourself, when I think about my savings, what is the energy I feel? Is it panic, fear of losing, a sense of what's the point? You see, savings is deeply connected to our sense of safety and stability. If you didn't grow up feeling safe, if money was always tight, then savings doesn't feel like a neutral action. It feels really, really loaded, right? And I've worked with countless people who, the moment they save even a little, they feel the urge to give it away. Or they never save at all. Not because they don't want to, but because something inside of them says it's not going to last. Or worse, if I have money, someone else doesn't. I'm not a good person. So if your nervous system is carrying these thoughts, emotions, and memories, doesn't it then not make sense why it's hard to keep money in your account? It isn't just about discipline. It's about what your nervous system believes is safe. Now let's try another category of money, debt. Go ahead and write down the total amount of debt you're carrying. So this could be your credit card debt, your student loans, business debt, anything that carries an emotional weight. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale and look at the number. What's happening in your body right now? Do you feel tension in your shoulders? A pit in your stomach? Notice the feelings that are coming up for you right now and jot that down. Now notice the inner story, the inner dialogue you're telling yourself about your debt. Is it negative? Is it positive? Jot it down. And then notice the memories that are coming up as a result of the number you just wrote down. It could be the job loss that led to credit card use, the relationship where you took on debt to stay afloat, a moment of shame where you felt like you had to hide. So debt isn't just a number, it becomes a container for shame. Many people take on debt because they're trying to survive, prove, or escape, not because they're careless. So if your body still believes that debt equals danger or debt equals failure, this will continue to shape your actions and your sense of identity. If your nervous system is running on these thoughts, emotions, and memories, doesn't it then not make sense why you feel stuck at a certain financial set point? This is what I call your money identity. And most of it was formed way before you ever earned your first dollar. But here's the thing, you're not your story. And your set point, it is not fixed. So this is where EFT tapping comes in. EFT tapping is emotional freedom technique a powerful mind-body-based tool that combines gently tapping on acupressure points with affirmations. It's science, it's backed by science, and it helps you interrupt the stress response, the anxiety that you feel around money. EFT tapping helps interrupt that. It helps you release limiting beliefs like, I don't think I can do this. I'm not capable of making more money. Whatever your limiting beliefs around money is, EFT tapping helps interrupt that. And it also helps rewire your nervous system for safety, abundance, and flow. It is a very simple yet powerful science-backed methodology or process. Because when you use it to clear your emotional money blocks, you make more space to receive. You feel safe to invest, to branch out. So when I started using EFT tapping to clear the hidden patterns I was carrying, for instance, fear, financial trauma, overgiving, undercharging, everything shifted for me. I aligned my sense of worth, I stopped shrinking, and I began to show up more fully. I created multiple streams of income through coaching, digital programs, and memberships from a place of alignment, not hustling. And you can do it too. It's not just possible, but probable when your nervous system is on board. And so if something stirred up in your body during this process, a memory, a knowing, a shift, this is where the real work begins. If you're in the VIP, I created a special tapping experience just for you to continue this process. And if you'd love to stay connected, you can find me at helenorombi.coachesconsole.com. My links will be below this video. You know what? You were born for more joy, more freedom, more wealth, more impact. So let's do this. Thank you very much.